Gundam Seed is an unappreciated, subversive, misunderstood cinematic masterpiece that changed my life, and here's why. But before that, I need to explain the franchise. Gundam is a Japanese anti-war to sell toys created by Bandai Namco and Sunrise about giant robots beating the crap out of each other. Now, I mentioned how Seed is unappreciated by the ungrateful fan base, bitching and complaining about how bad it is, how it makes no sense, or how the characters are badly written. Well, here I'm going to debunk all of this with facts and logic. You mean to tell me the government...
How do we get to the place where Putin decides he's gonna just invade Russia?
The military and the engineers decide to waste so much material on giant robots that basically are big targeting practices rather than make tanks and jets with less material needed and way more efficient. And sure, the coordinators and seed powers are dumb. However, the innovators, including super soldiers, are far worse, and their powers are confusing as hell.
How did you find me?
Think you're the only one who uses quantum brainwaves?
What the fuck is this?
Also, I always find it weird that Gundam doesn't have any meaning in each series, but Seed thought about it by giving an acronym, simple and well executed. I find Kira more entertaining and based than an annoying fuck named Amuro and a girl named Camille.
We're filled to capacity already. There's shelter 37 in the left block. Can you make it there?
Please, take my friend at least. She's just a girl. Flay, don't start getting foolish ideas. A girl like you in a mobile suit? You couldn't possibly pilot it.
They all fought desperately. We're all fighting desperately. All so that we can protect the things and people that are so important to us.
What the hell can you protect when your feelings are the only weapons you've got?
Flay Alistair is a strong, independent female character where she uses her gorilla-gripped pussy to make a man commit genocide on his own people.
Have some of this!
Has everything to do with him. I spent last night all alone with Kira, get it?
Athrin Sala is Kira's best friend.
I'll destroy you! How could you do it, Kira? You murdered Nickel!
Kira! Tall, no! Stay back!
Muna Flaga is one of the best characters. Rather than piloting a Gundam, he pilots this garbage ship in space, and a jet in ground combat that is somehow worse is still able to kill Sakus like a boss. And sure, he could have ended the series for like 12 episodes if he was the main character. But I'm thankful they didn't. I'd rather watch 100 episodes of characters interacting each other rather than giant robots fighting. The character even subverted my expectations when he was the antagonist of Seed Destiny. You can tell the VA put effort into changing his voice in this clip.
Which means, of course, that your parents are naturals. Well, I apologize. Didn't intend to cause such a fuss. I was only curious, that's all. Nothing more than that.
Main guns target the portside Nazca class. Disengage Mirage Colloid as we open fire. Engines to maximum. Well, get ready, people. Things are about to get a little more interesting.
My apologies, kid. I'm afraid that my driver's new at this. She's not used to this kind of weather. Did we splash you badly?
Yeah, of course I do. As long as your parents live on Earth, they're practically hostages. Even if you do decide to stay and fight with us, we don't know when you'll change your mind. Have you ever heard of a man with the name Shar Aznable?
Shin Asuka is the worst main character in Seed Destiny. Imagine any Gundam protagonist you dislike, or no, any character in media. He's probably worse than all of them. It's mainly because he went from a sympathetic character to a bitch, and never learns from his past mistakes even when people call him out for his BS. When Shin defeated the Gaia Gundam, he realized the one piloting it was a mentally special person named Stella! After that, the doctors examined her body. They've noticed she's about to die, unless Stella gets her own schizo pills from the enemy's faction. So, he has two choices. 1. Be patient and let the adults do their own job. Or 2. Euthanize her. Shin does the smooth brain move, which is taking her towards his own Gundam, leaves the ship, calls the enemy faction so they can meet up face to face, tells this mysterious man who's totally isn't Mundaflaga to help Stella! For exchange, that day, yes, the enemy faction won't make her pilot another Gundam.
I'm bringing her back because I don't want her to die. So please, promise me. Say you'll take her away from this. Somewhere with no mobile suits or wars or anything else to do with death. Take her back to a world of kindness. A world of warmth.
I feel like I'm talking to a retarded child.
I give you my word.
If that girl is forced to fight whether she wants to or not, chances are this will happen again.
So are you saying I should have done nothing and just let her die?
That's right.
What you did didn't solve anything.
She was suffering. Stella was terrified. And that guy gave me his word. He said he was gonna take Stella to a kinder place, far away from the war.
So you don't think you made a mistake just because of what some stranger said?
Another example is Shin killing the last captain in the ship. While it doesn't make him a bad character, it does make him a very unlikable one. Because this is the same man who saved Shin after his parents got killed. Now from Captain's perspective, it legit could have been any coordinator piloting the Impulse. But from Shin's perspective, the moment he stood close to the ship, one of Impulse's cameras, which I believe is right on top, should have captured him in 4K quality. And no, the seed powers don't make anyone go berserk. This isn't the Zero system from Wing, where it overloads you with so much information it makes you go mad. Seed powers only makes you more focused. Think of it as studying for your final exams and you only have an hour to do so. But enough about Shin, let's talk about the best character, Alex Dino. Alex Dino is the best character simply because he fought against Gundams with a shady Saku. Not once, mind you. He didn't win the fights, but he still fought against them like a man.
You just shoot us down.
Now you guys might be confused, but no, this isn't in fact Athrun Zala. Let me explain. After the finale of SEED, Athrun took a long vacation, while Kagari hired a bodyguard named Alex Dino. You can tell how different they are. And before you say, oh, his name is stupid, let's not forget the genius names of 00 characters, like Regene Regeda, Revive Revival, Ribbons Allmark, Lock-on Stratos, and worst of all, Lock-on Stratos.
But wait! There's more!
Miliardo Peacecraft, Sex Marquise, Preventer Wind, Char Aznable, Casfall Rem Daikun, Pajit Quattro. Who the hell named these characters? Why can't we have great names like Master Asia, Mr. Bushido, Valder Farkill, and Von Spack.
It's about to get crazy. When it's time to pray, strap grenade to a baby. Allah save me.
Many people think because the story is the exact same, there's no point of watching the sequel. Here's why they're wrong. IBO has a terrible ending by subverting my expectations in the worst way possible. Rather than have the heroes win, they have to resurrect Purple Guy from Five Nights at Freddy's so McGillis would lose.
Farewell, McGillis.
This is why it's better to have the same story so you won't be disappointed and you'll know everything what's going to happen. I do agree that SEED has problems, like how it's infamously known for reusing the same animation, having the same face syndrome, and bringing back characters that deserve to die, and sometimes the opposite. Even then, I don't think it deserves that much hate. Except for Sea Destiny, that deserves every hate. You introduce one of the most hyped Gundams called the Destroy Gundam.
It's a mobile suit.
Then you ruined it by making more of them.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
I hope you understand why SEED is amazing and why you should watch it. Comment section for criticism. Have a nice day, night.
There is no one who prefers to fight. Who among us...